I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My life is the sky.
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings versus Russell Wilson and the Indianapolis Colts.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense coming out for the first time, and in his 5th season leading this crew, coming off his 3rd career Pro Bowl nod, Kirk Cousins.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. To throw is Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First down, here's the run with Cook. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Cousins now from the 50. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. First down, here's Cousins. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry now for Alexander Madison. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On 3rd down, Cousins. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Cousins to throw it. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. They stop short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. Again, it's Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They go play action now. Wilson. Back to the same target, Campbell. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now Wilson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Here's Wilson. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Here's Wilson to throw. Catch made here by Campbell. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. Caught right side. It's Lewis. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Here's Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 7-7, our score after one. Cousins again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Cousins gives way to Cook. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll try the middle with Cook, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Shaquille Leonard in there to blow that play up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now Cousins. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. On first down, Wilson. He'll swing this out to Moss. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. Wilson. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. On second down, it's Taylor. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Cousins on 1st down. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. On 2nd down, Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Throwing, Cousins. This will be caught at about the 6. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Cousins. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Cook is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A first down throw for Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 40 now on second down. Cousins. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. There's Wilson.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And his kick here is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again on second down. Cousins.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To the air again, it's Cousins.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Well, the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They run once more with Taylor.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Watkins here. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Wilson. And this one quickly to Lamb. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. To throw is Wilson. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Cook up the gut and to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Handoff comes to Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Third and short yardage. Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Cousins' throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Cousins to throw it. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. DeForest Buckner has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Throwing on 2nd and long. Cousins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. After the interception, here's Wilson. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Wilson. And this is caught by Watkins. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Going jet sweep. Here's Campbell. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Wilson. And a high throw there as this is knocked away. Down to the ground and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. And this one is right through. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. To throw, Cousins.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw is Cousins. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
As the Colts offense makes their way out, we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And for the moment, they're sitting pretty in possession of that number 2 seed. But as we know, it often happens, this is all still subject to change.
You're so right about that. But even though the math isn't there yet, I think it's going to take new math for them not to make the playoffs. They're almost certainly going to be in the tournament and certainly going to be a dangerous team if you have to play against them.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
He finds Pierce. It's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now it's Wilson. And Lewis has it, the tight end.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Campbell.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 22, Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll go Madison up the middle. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So Russell Wilson in the offense. Down 20-16, 2:13 remaining. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay.
It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Now a give to Madison.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
They'll try to run with Madison.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
Finding Watkins.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. From the shotgun, Wilson.
That's complete to Pierce.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Wilson.
He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Again, Wilson. And he fires one incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Wilson. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. So here we go. The Colts will go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play, because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield? Either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves. That's going to be key for them.
So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they take a knee. Third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Vikings,
their chances of finishing over 500, they remain alive as they move to 6-8 on the year.
And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll drop to 10-4 on the year. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.